So I bought this Selmer USA. This is the, I guess the 80s, 90s model. The serial number puts that in the Omega range. So this is actually a Selmer USA Omega. Been hearing lots of good things about it. And my buddy had I think he might have had a 100, AS100 or 110. When I blew into that, I was very impressed. It actually was a little better than my Armstrong Heritage Alto, which is a H Coof stencil. It's pretty much the H Coof Superba 2, and that's a great horn. It's a very comfortable horn to play on, very responsive. But his AS100 or 110, I think his serial number started like at 127 maybe. What a hell of a horn. So I went and bought this beautiful horn on eBay. Got it for under 500 bucks. Beautiful. It was missing two pads, which I replaced right away. I do my own horn work for minor things, you know, and I actually do a better job than most techs, because I actually play the horn and I know what it needs. So I replaced those two pads, and also there was a lot of the E was very muted when I played it, so it wasn't venting out of the D. The D was too low, so I fixed that. There was a leak up here, so it's not 100%, but it's very playable. The feel of the horn from the get-go, it's just very solid. It's heavy, very solid. I didn't expect the quality that I felt on this horn. This F sharp side key was not moving at all, so I went ahead and I took off the what do you call those? Not the spring, but the whatever. Can't remember, but there was a metal pole, whatever. That just needed to get oiled up, and cleaned it, oiled it, and look how smooth that is. So, what else can I say about this horn? Oh, the E flat was super stiff. I had to clean that spring and oil all that stuff up. And let's see. I loosened the tension on the spring a little bit because it was way too stiff. Still not 100, but it's good, so let's hear it. It's very loud, it's very responsive, projects very well. Consider this a free blowing horn. Very comfortable horn, very modern feel. Very nice. I mean, dude, for under 500 bucks, I don't think I'm saying, people. There's great horns out there. Now I'm gonna compare it to my beautiful Pierret. And the Pierret is just a different beast altogether. This is my competition. A different tone for sure. The Omega 100 is just like a loud, big tone. So, and this one had the biggest tone of most of my horns, but now it's the Omega. But I find that the Pierret is there's a sophistication to the sound. Like, it's not as big, but there is like a very nice silky smoothness to it. A very nice tone. It might be that French sound that people are talking about. There's only one of my Pierrets. I have 3 of them, and they're all kick-ass horns. So that's my competition. Let me get back on the Omega. I mean, they're both of these horns are top notch. I mean, I'm not even sure why these weren't so popular. These are fucking amazing horns. Why could it didn't say Paris on it? So stupid. Ergonomics, of course, on this horn are better because the Pierret, it's, you know, the Pierret horn is probably a little older. It might be a 50s horn, but they're modern enough. I might use this one tonight at the gig. I would love to try this against a Mark 6. I mean, I've forgotten how a Mark 6 sounds. The tone is like, at least to my ear, there's nothing special to the tone. It's just a big, loud tone. Very responsive. it's just a tone. There's nothing like special to it, you know. I mean, the horn is it's a quality horn. You could just feel it under your fingers. It's a quality horn. But the Pierret just has this extra something that this one doesn't have in the tonality. I'm not great at describing this shit, you know, but motherfucker, get in there, bitch. All right. The Pierret there's something to the tone on the Pierret. And this is the one that I consider more American than my other Pierrets, as far as tone. Yeah, it's a very... Yeah, I mean, I think the Pierret was actually a little better than the Omega, honestly. Yeah, the upper register sings more on the Pierret. Yeah, I mean, it's like, don't sleep on these fucking Pierret horns, dude. They're just... I mean, as far as pro horns, that's all you need. Omega. Oh, shit. Anyone's wondering, playing on a Beechler S6 Alto mouthpiece. So far, Beechler has been my favorite mouthpiece. This is my second Beechler. I had one that was actually better than this one, but a buddy of mine, piece of shit, dropped my horn. I saw him do it, and the horn landed on the mouthpiece and cracked my mouthpiece. I think that might have been a 9. It's like a 9 opening, number 9. And that one had a bigger tone. And years and years passed by before I could replace it, and I came across this one by accident at a repair shop, and they said, "Hey, this is a really good mouthpiece. It's better than the one I had at the time." But let's play something a little bit more R&B-ish and soulful to compare it to the Omega. That's for sure. If you're gonna buy like the top line Yamahas, or don't do it. I played my friend's. He also had a Yamaha 875 custom Alto, and the Selmer US just fucking killed it. I've always sucked at the fucking Altissimo, and I never really concentrated much on it, but I really starting to really. I'm thinking of getting better at those things. All right, let's go back to the Pierret. As far as tone, I mean, the Pierret just has something sweeter to it. It's more refined. It's a more refined tone. It's more free blowing than the Omega. Yeah, dude. I mean, the Omega, the Selmer USA Omega is a great saxophone. I mean, I have no problem playing this horn professionally. No, that's, I mean, I don't know. I think they're as good as any other fucking Selmer out there, honestly, to tell you the truth. I made the mistake of buying this horn. You know, I'm a big Pierret fan. You know, just recently I started getting into Pierrets when I just bought the competition, and you know I saw this one out for pretty cheap. Man, it was like 160 bucks. This is a Parisian Alto. Don't buy it. I mean, it's just very. It's way out of adjustment. I didn't even attempt to fix it. It just feels cheap. I mean, this is a stencil, but it's not even close to what an actual Pierret is. So I'm just using this guy for parts because all the pads on this guy are pretty much brand new. And so I used 2 of these pads for the Omega. Almost a perfect fit, not quite, but close enough for temporary use. Yeah, dude, don't waste your time on these. I just don't see. It feels good, but I mean, you can totally tell it's a beginner horn. I mean, it doesn't feel as solid as these other horns I have. Yeah, so if you see this horn, I mean, if you want to use it to learn on, like a beginner, fine, go ahead. But yeah, if you're a pro player, just steer clear of these. And also steer clear of the Ambassador. There's one called the Ambassador. Yeah, they're just really cheap. There's a parts horn. I'm just gonna use it to replace pads when I need to, because the pads, like I said, they're all pretty new. Maybe I could use the springs that are in there. All right. Talk to y'all later.